For me, books have always mattered because of the chance they give me to just escape.
They inform, they entertain, they give us laughs, hopefully, tears occasionally.
People will always want to lose themselves in a book.
The start of the process really is receiving a submission from an agent of an exciting new book. And then if we're lucky enough to acquire a book, working with the author to develop that book to be the best that it possibly can be. As editor, it's important to track the life of your books the whole way through, liaising not only with author and agent, but also with all the teams internally within the publishing house, so sales, marketing, publicity, design, really to drive the book through the process.
When we're given a brief, we really understand what we're trying to convey, not in words, but through colours and shapes and texture. There are different ways that we can choose the right cover. Whether we choose to go for an illustrator or we choose to design it ourselves, we create several visuals. We show them to the entire company, and then it gets refined to the final cover that we see today in stores.
Yeah, I think it looks great.
It's, in a way, a collaboration itself, going back and forth with production. They help us get the final product to be what it is.
Production is involved in publishing process right up to the delivery of the final book. We work with the design teams, the editorial teams, to make sure that we're getting the best product at the best price. We need to get to know the story and then really work out how to best produce that in a book. We can emboss a title or foil it, spot UV it, and different laminates to make it feel and look really different. We also work with sales, with our ebook team, with our audio team, sometimes with marketing to produce marketing briefs for them. It smells like a proper new book. So we're really lucky that we get to kind of touch a large area of the business.
It's an interesting time to work in marketing in the publishing industry. There have never been more ways to connect our books and our amazing authors with potential readers. A marketing campaign might have 8, 9, 10, 12, 15 strands. Some will be digital, some might be offline. That could be sometimes posters on the tube. It could be more guerrilla marketing. The world we live in now is obviously a digital one, so we spend a lot of time working with social media platforms, trying as much as possible to think about who their audience is, how big they are, would they buy a book on this subject or by this person.
Marketing and publicity, we work really closely together. We do very different jobs, but our aim is essentially the same, which is to connect books with readers. We do that in a variety of different ways. That could be an interview on the radio, a written piece in a national newspaper or a magazine, getting authors to sign copies in different shops and support local bookshops. The relationship with an author is often a very intense one in the best way possible. You can be emailing for a couple of months in the lead up to publication and then spending a week on the road with them, and it's great fun. It all needs to come down to the book. Why is someone going to buy this? What can we tell people that will make them pick up a copy of this book? There's a twist in this that'll blow your socks off.
There are two key aspects to sales. It's to take the books that we publish and work closely with retailers to put the books in places where readers can find them. So whether that's in a bookshop or a library, online, a physical book or an ebook or an audiobook, we work with retailers to make that happen. The other thing we do is we take information about what's going on out in the market and we feed that in internally to inform what we do with our publishing. It could be whether we do a book in a particular format and we use that to publish things better all the time. It's about knowledge of the market, knowledge of the reader and knowledge of the book all kind of working together.
Distribution is the receipt of product from the printers, the storage of it, collecting and processing customer orders, then packing them, and then putting them on transport for delivery onwards to customers. We have two main sites where we distribute 80 million books a year, and overall we store here just over 30,000 different titles. So some of our customers would order 2,000-3,000 different titles in one order. And we have to pick those, put them in the right boxes and make certain they go where they need to be.
I have always loved stories.
They're just the most magical things that people continue to love and enjoy.
You feel like they're in your life. That book's part of your life for a week, which is a really nice feeling.
Even after you're done reading a book, they're still with you.
Whether it's a physical book or an e-book or an audio book, the heart of it will always be there. The story will always be there, and I don't think that will ever go anywhere.